The big business of Messi, Inter Miami and Apple. What's behind Messi's arrival to the MLS? The entire world was surprised when the arrival of the Argentine star to Inter Miami, a club of which David Beckham is a majority shareholder, was announced. Most Barcelona fans were now excited about Messi's return to Camp Nou, but we are still wondering why Messi signed for MLS. What are the economic and financial benefits and which companies benefit the most? Well, and I will do this video. I will tell you, and if you want to know the economic and financial side of football, don't forget to subscribe once we reach 10,000 followers. I teach for free how you can make money with this sport by investing in shares of football clubs and companies related to it. This is Money from Football, a channel only for sports intellectuals. If you thought that Leo Messi signed for Inter Miami at the last minute, well, let me tell you that you were deceived by the press. Everything was planned by Apple, Adidas, and Inter Miami, and this business strategy is going to impress you. It turns out that by 2022 Apple and the MLS signed an agreement to broadcast the league's matches on its streaming platform, a 10-year contract in exchange for $250 million. Before Messi's arrival in the MLS, it was the fourth league that received the most income, only behind the NFL, NBA, and NHL. The MLS alone will earn approximately $900 million in 2022. Apple knew that with those figures it was not a profitable business, but it had a short and medium-term vision, that is to bring Lionel Messi to American territory by any means possible. Taking advantage of the fact that his contract with PSG was about to end, Inter Miami offered him a contract where it is estimated that his salary is $50 to $60 million per season, and he signed for 2.5 years. But here Apple also came into play. Game offering a percentage of the profits from its streaming service, and this does not stop there since another company is added to this agreement, but this time it is a sports company. This is Adidas. The company that has sponsored the Argentine since the beginning of his career also offered him a contract where it offered him part of the profits from the sales of shirts, and as if that were not enough, Inter Miami offered him to be a shareholder in the club once he retires. And it seems that this agreement is beginning to bear fruit. One day before Messi's debut game, Apple TV had about 6,000 subscriptions, but they shot up to 110,000 on the day of the game. That is, it had an increase of 1,690%, and this is expected to continue to increase over time. On August 3, 2023, Apple presented its quarterly report, and until July it had a fall in the stock market due to the decline in iPhone sales. But thanks to the arrival of Messi and subscriptions on the platform, they exceeded Wall's expectations street, and the price and performance of the shares increased again. On the Adidas side, they have had exponential profits thanks to the sale of number 10 shirts, and the effects were immediate. Since Messi landed, the stores sold out of the shirts, for a price of $160, and Adidas still is manufacturing more units. It is expected that by the end of 2023 they will be able to sell 500,000 units, at a price of $200, that is, they expect to obtain income of $100 million, and Adidas is going for more. Its mission is to have control of the market in MLS soccer just as Nike has it in the NBA, and Adidas is a sponsor of the MLS with a contract that it signed until 2030, for $830 million. And this is also a masterstroke. The arrival of Messi can be a turning point for American soccer. This will cause world-class stars to play in the MLS in the short, medium and long term, and Adidas can sign juicy contracts. Sponsorship. He knows that in the future American soccer will triple its value thanks to foreign investments. And the thing is that, with the arrival of Messi, Adidas accepted shares, and the analysis firm Bernstein estimated that the value of the shares increased by 2.25%, after the announcement of the arrival of the footballer, whose price went from 155 at 190 euros, $204.50. This after overcoming the losses that his association with Kanye West and his Yeezy shoes represented. Another reason for Messi's arrival in the MLS is the tax issue. Since the state of Florida does not have state taxes on individual income for athletes, this does not mean that he does not have to pay federal taxes, but it certainly helps. To cut a lot off the bill, Florida also has no inheritance, or gift taxes. Here's another tax benefit that could matter a lot to Messi. Unlike property which tends to be tied to a specific geographic location, it's relatively easy to transfer intellectual property to holding companies or others in tax-advantaged states such as Florida. This may make it an attractive place to create entities that own and manage royalties and image rights, precisely the type of assets that professional athletes use to make money, and with which Messi has a lucrative but complicated tax history. And the Inter-Miami match against Los Angeles FC became the most expensive match in MLS, where the price of tickets increased 527% to cost $785, this also due to having many celebrities as spectators. While the cheapest seat had a price of $180. And the fact is that Inter-Miami has also had exponential income thanks to the sale of tickets to the stadium. Tickets usually cost $30, but after the arrival of Messi it went up to $400. This is due to the strong demand from fans to see Messi on the field, but despite the high price there are still many fans who want to see the Argentine live, and this in economics is known as inelastic demand. This means that fans are relatively insensitive to the change in price, and is that not? Only Messi is entertainment but a necessity for fans. And the Argentine also brings macroeconomic benefits in the United States, attracting national and international tourists, benefiting not only that sector but also restaurants, bars, retail, hotels, transportation and shops. This will also bring foreign investment, investing in clubs directly or indirectly, investing in infrastructure. For example, the company Ares Management, which is a shareholder in Atlético de Madrid, plans to invest $75 million in the construction of a new stadium. It is worth clarifying that the company invested $225 million in 2021, and it is estimated that more investors will put their money in the MLS, not only in Inter-Miami but also in other clubs. This would exponentially increase the value of the league. Let us remember that the 2026 World Cup is played in North American territory, generating a multiplier effect in the local economy, which can result in an increase in the gross domestic product. This can also increase the demand for US dollars, causing its value to increase with respect to other currencies, although the price also depends on other econometric variables. There is no doubt that the arrival of Messi to the United States not only benefits the sporting side but also the economic and financial side, and it is only a matter of time to see the exponential growth of the league, and even more so when UEFA plans to include the teams in their tournaments, generating more profitability for the Europeans, starting with the finals of the Champions League being played in the United States and also the headquarters of the Club World Cup in 2025. But well, tell me what you think of this business strategy. Yes. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe and share the video. Thank you.